In 1980, a group of U.S. military officers stationed in England reported seeing strange lights in the forest. They went to investigate and found a metallic object covered in strange symbols. They called it a UFO landing, and even years later, those involved say it was not from this world. It all started on December when security police at RAF Woodbridge near Rendlesham Forest reported seeing strange lights in the trees. At first, they assumed it was the work of some teenagers. But when they got no response to their shouts, they decided to investigate further. As they got closer, they heard a crunching noise like the sound of gravel being moved aside. When they finally reached the light, they saw something that made their blood run cold. As they walked into the forest, they saw a bright light coming from behind some trees. One of the officers later said it looked like a giant metal mushroom. It was perfectly round at the top and about 3 feet in diameter. I don't believe it's any exaggeration to say that it was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. And I've seen some pretty amazing things. The sides were flat and about 2 feet wide at the base. It looked like it had landed in the forest and was resting on 3 legs. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. We knew whatever had landed there was not from this world. We may have been naive, but we were trained to think that if there were extraterrestrials out there, we would be the first to know about it because we were in the security police. But we never found an answer, and that still bothers me. There in front of them was a metallic object about the size of a Volkswagen Beetle, covered with strange symbols. At first, the officers thought it was some kind of new weapon that had been left behind by mistake. But when they checked the surrounding area, they found no weapons, only more strange symbols. But when they got to the clearing where the object had landed, it was gone. All that was left behind was a small piece of metal that one of the officers picked up. They also found a large number of small pebbles that were not there before. One of the officers later said, "I've seen things in the sky that I couldn't identify. But this was the first time I'd actually seen something tangible, something that had really landed." The next day, the officers returned to the forest with cameras to document what they had seen. Years later, one of the officers who had investigated the site said, another officer who was involved in the investigation said, "I believe what we found was a UFO. What do you think? Was this a UFO landing or something else? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.